release that he can't get to.
Yo, what is going on, guys? We're playing some more NHL 17 today. We're going to be doing another team of alls. We're going to do a team of all alternates today. I got this assistant coach help thing brought up because I want to hit yes and turn it on just to show you the lines that they create. I wanted to show you guys that because I know EA makes questionable decisions when it comes to making these best lines. Like we had an 88 overall on the third line and 85 on the first line, 88, and then we're going to 89 on the third line as well. I guess maybe that's a way they want to balance out the lines, but that's how it's going to work because EA said so that's what we're going to do. One thing I want to say before we get started here, and we'll still probably get like 15 comments about it below, is that the way we went about getting these assistant captains is we went by the longest tenured captain on each team, because it could have been easily done. We could have just went to every single team's alternate captain and been like, oh, let's go ahead and take every good player and he is on the team as an assistant captain, alternate captain for 1 year or 2 years, and then there's guys that's been there for 4 or 5. So we went and tried to make it a little bit more challenging here, and we went by the longest tenured alternate captain. That's why you see guys like Eberle in there, Corey Perry obviously higher overall. Who else was in there? I think James Neal was in there over Roman Josi. As far as defense goes, looking pretty solid. Those, well, Ryan Suter, Duncan Keith, Dustin Byfuglien, Oliver Ekman Larson, Nicholas Kronwall, and Travis Harmonic. Now here's where things get interesting. I listened to you guys on the previous Team of All Captains video and said put Roberto Luongo in because he was going to be a captain. It is a heck of a lot closer than keeping Bobrovsky in there, who wasn't a captain of any sorts at all, but Roberto was at least close, so we're going to keep him in there even though he was a captain, not an alternate captain, for the pure fact that he was one of the only goalies to ever actually somewhat come close to becoming some form of captain on his team. And then our scratch players, again, I think we brought them up: Tyler Bozak, Mark Stahl, Matt Duchene. Then the AHL, obviously we don't have enough players. Also, I guess I didn't point it out, I got one alternate captain from every single team, like Pee Wee baseball all over again. Everybody gets a chance, right? So that means we could not have every single 30 players could not fit on one roster. So we had 5 guys get sent down to the AHL Cleveland Monsters like Jordan Stahl, Jokinen, Spezza, Monahan, and Travis Zajac. And here's where you're probably like, why are these guys down here when they're this high of an overall and there's guys in the wings that aren't? Probably more than likely because these guys play center and they was keeping the wingers on the wings. Does not quite explain why Jokinen is clear down here. I don't think though. I don't know why. Well, I don't know what they do. I don't understand EA's logic there, but we're going to go just because that's what they want. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to play any biasism here and who I think goes where. We'll just let EA decide what makes these lines. And so we got Chris Neal clear down here, and I think Callahan also probably wouldn't have made the team as well. I don't even think Dubinsky would have made the team, but he did make the team because of the way EA made the lines. So we're going to go ahead here. As always, we're going to sim up the season. I'm going to, oh wait, one thing before we sim up this season, other than the fact that I want to show these overalls to you guys. We are a 97 offense, 98 defense, and 90 goalie. I have a question for you guys. Do you want me to play a game? I don't even know how to do it yet, but I know somebody mentioned in a previous video about how come I never play a game with this team. And, you know, I never really thought of it, but would you want to see, I don't even know, like I said, I don't know how we do it, play a game with this lineup, I guess a franchise game, playoff game, preseason, I don't know, whatever you guys want to do. If you want to see that, I don't know, somebody comment it. If that comment gets, I don't know, we'll say like 50 likes, 50 of you guys want to see that put into this series, then we'll go ahead and do it. Obviously, I'll be taking suggestions on how you guys would like to see that done too, if you want to play, you know, like I said, preseason game, postseason game, late game. I assume, you know, it doesn't really matter if you guys just want to see, but you have to let me know. But we're going to go ahead and sim up this season as always. We'll catch you back when it's over. We are back. Currently at 62 wins. We made the playoffs, and I'm thinking the Lake Erie Monsters better have made the playoffs too with that team they got going on. We're going in the first round against the Penguins. This could already be scary. It looks like we got the home field advantage this time though on the ice, so I guess you guys probably call that home ice advantage. 98 overalls across the board. Our goaltending did not go up, unfortunately. I guess when you have a team this stacked, they don't score points because Malkin led the team with 88. Corey Perry had 83. 68 out of Backstrom. Ryan Suter had 60 points. 4th best on our team. James Neal had himself a nice looking season. Who was the disappointments? Let's see it. Travis Harmonic, man. 7 points. That's all right, buddy. What are you on the 4th line, 3rd line? That's fine. That's fine. Jordan Stahl, though, I'd like more than 18 points out of you, buddy. You too, doobie. How'd the goalies do? How'd the goalies do? I'd like to see Korpisalo grow. Korpisalo, that's not growing. 2.56 goals against average. He only went up 1 overall. Normally goes up a couple. He did not progress well with a stacked team in front of him. Needless to say, still at 17-4. I'd appreciate his overall go up a little bit more. Luongo, on the other hand, 1.95. His overall did not go up. Obviously, he's like 38 years old now, so it's going to be a hard time for his to go up. But he had a 45-10 record on the year. Had a very nice looking season. Wasn't a very high point scoring season in general, I guess. Nobody eclipsed 100. Stamkos, once again, those Lightning, man, you can just bank on those Lightning top in the points category. Every year, it seems like they always have a guy up there well over points per game in these sims. They got 2 this year in Kucherov and Stamkos. Ovechkin up there with 43 goals with 92 points, not doing too bad himself. John Tavares had 89. Is there anybody else up here surprising? Parisi. I'm sure you guys were not happy when I did not put Parisi in here. Again, we went by tenure. That is why. Who did we put? Ryan Suter. I know you guys are not very happy when I didn't put Parisi in that previous video. I, for some reason, was just straight up assuming he was on a Devils Stanley Cup team, and that was my mistake. I forgot he was on a Stanley Cup team. They just did not win it, so that was my bad on that part. I would have put Parisi in that Stanley Cup Team of All's video. And no goalies could outdo Luongo. 45 and 10 was the best, but we had 5 guys finish with 40 wins or more. Craig Anderson was one of them, 40 and 22, having himself a nice season. Tuukka, Henrik, and Martin Jones. Maybe a little bit of a surprise to some, a 43-win season out of him. So let's go ahead and get this series underway. I'm just going to sim right through it. I'm expecting a clean sweep of the Penguins, kind of like the Predators are going to do here when it was down 2-0. They're going to win 4 in a row, baby. All right, we lost game 1. It's not how I wanted to see this start. Can we win game number 2? We can. 4-2. So it's a 1-1 series start. I did not expect this to be this big of a competition, but they brought us to overtime in game number 3. 3-2 victory, though. We ended up getting up there. 2-1 on the series. Going into Pittsburgh. Won again. All right. Come on. 4 in a row right here, baby. There you go. Take care of them Pens. Looks like we got them Rangers up next. What do we think? 5-game series here? I'm predicting 5 games, and we're going on to the next round. Feeling really confident, but we cannot win the first game to save our life. We won the second game once again. Now, can we win the third game? We can. 6-1, 6-2, and there it is. We won in 5 games. Did I say 6 or did I say 5? I already forget. It's way too early in the morning. What can I say? All right, next round. Oh, the Bruins. All right. Come on in, Boston. Are the Monsters still in it? Yes, they are. I was going to say, I hope we don't lose. We have a pretty stacked-looking team there in the AHL. 3 straight, 4 straight, sweeping the Boston Bruins. Going into the Stanley Cup Finals, the question is, who are we going to be facing? The Nashville Predators. It doesn't fit any better. I'm a little bit afraid of these guys, not going to lie. These are our current Stanley Cup champions. We lost game number 1 because you cannot stop the sim when you ask to stop it. All right, we're going to sim up game number 2. Here we go, against the Predators. We won in overtime, 1-1 apiece. Game number 3 at Nashville, it looks like. We won that one 5-0, a shutout. We're going to go one more game. If we win this one, we'll go live in the last one. All right. It's looking like we're getting a very, very common thing here. We can't win the first game. I think our team comes in tired. Now, being EA, I don't think EA did it on purpose. But they got that thing going down here where, you sweep a team, then you go wild with a break. It seems to happen here. But really, the Predators only had 3 days off from the Stanley Cup here. But here we go. The Predators are 13-6 currently in the playoffs. We are a lot better than that, quite frankly. 15-3. Let's get into this game right here. Early power play for the Blue Jackets. No goals, though, off that power play. Power play for the Predators. Point-blank range saved by Luongo on Ellis. Craig Smith coming up there at the top of the circle. Can't make anything happen out of it. It looks like we're going to get an Alexander Steiner and a Ryan Suter goal. Shot, no goal, no shot, just a goal. No goal, just a shot. You'll spit it out properly. This is why we don't do announcing. I'm probably talking too fast, and guys don't like when you talk too fast, but you got to keep up with the game, man. If the game's going fast, you can't talk slow. Ryan Johansson's over here trying to snipe and sell it. Even injured, he's still playing in this Stanley Cup playoff game. Man, I freaking missed Ryan Johansson. 2-0. What did I miss? They scored 2 goals right off the bat there. I'm over here talking about how great Ryan Johansson is. It looks like Mike Fisher playing really well in front of Carey, I'm sure, and Rivera over there, both getting goals in really, really similar areas. It looks like we have a weakness in Luongo. It's called 6 miles away from the net in a bad angle. That's his weakness. If you got some places to shoot there, go ahead and fire him away. We're down 2-0 still going into the second period, and I simmed up the second period by a big accident and a half. So we're going into period number 3. They took a shot from pretty close to the slot up there up top. Not quite, though. We'll sim period number 3 up just for the pure fact that there is a 3-0 lead, and we can't expect them to win. I expected a win. Not gonna happen. Not on the Blue Jackets watch. What do we have here? James Neal, Malkin, and Corey Perry. They had different thoughts on this whole winning game number 6 thing. They're like, we want game number 5. I guess we're gonna have to continue into overtime. Power play. Blue Jackets can't make anything out of it. Dustin Byfuglien, nope. Ekman Larson, not today. Yeah, it looks like power play for the Nashville Predators. Can they make anything out of it, though? They can't even get a shot on net. Some stout defense being played there. Steen coming up with the shot. Ellis got the shot for them. Point-blank range save for Luongo on Arvidsson. Looks like Malkin's taking a shot up there around the top of the point. Speaking of at the point, Jeff Carter up there trying to get a snipe, and we're giving up some really close shots, it looks like. And Ryan Ellis, once again, could not get the puck in the back of the net. Although we're giving up close shots, we are just powdering these guys with shots ourselves. Definitely outshooting these guys by a wide margin in overtime. Just can't get the puck in the back of the net, but guess who can? the Nashville Predators. Like I said, they weren't going to give up. This is going to go to a game number 6. Colin Wilson over here. Again, that bad angle. I'm telling you, that's Luongo's weakness. You want to shoot on him, clear over there on the outside of the circle and that distance. He does not like making that save. 3 stars of the game. Malkin made it, Fisher made it, Wilson made it with 3 points for the team. Definitely a big impact on that game. Needless to say, we're going to a game number 6. It's at Nashville. Tough place to play over there in Nashville, but we're going to try to take care of business and win game number 6. Starting off the game early, laying the bodies down. The other team, that is, not us. We're alternate captains. We can't hurt ourselves here. Jeff Carter coming in with a couple of shots. We're up 5-0 on the shots early. 17 minutes left in the period. Oh, we got 6 shots. They still do not have a shot registered. We have 7 shots. We cannot bury the puck. Finally, a shot by the Predators by Josi. Josi's glad that we didn't take him and put him on a team. I'm actually sure Mike and probably like to be on a winning team here, but you know what? Hey, they're going to do fine this playoff season. Malkin over there, Simmons. They're yet to take that shot that's weak on Luongo. We're going to be very interesting to see if they bury that once again, because he cannot make that save. 1-0 Predators early. Where's the shot at? Let's see it. 2-0 Predators, actually. Forsberg just put a puck in at the top of the point, and Smith also right there, point blank range. End of the first period, we're down 2-0. All of a sudden, we have a series, it looks like. Let's sim period number 2. We came back. It's 2-1. Let's get into period number 3. We need to get a goal. We take this to game 7. The good thing is it's in Columbus. The bad thing is these guys are riding a tailspin of momentum, winning the last 2 games to fight back in from a 3-1 deficit. And here we go. It looks like Forsberg's coming in with some shots. We're just getting a bunch of shots, spread out shots. They're playing good defense. We're getting a lot of shots, but nothing in close. Not a lot of good chances, it looks like. Still a bunch. They're keeping us on the outside. They're playing some solid defense. I will give Nashville that. They are playing some very, very stout defense. 6 minutes left. That's what you have to do to beat us. They just took a shot right there. Smith tried it. He tried to get that Smith, or he tried to get that Smith. He tried to get that shot right there on the Luongo. It did not go in though. It looks like he's finally making that save. A minute left in the game. We have 30 seconds, and it's not going to happen. We lost game number 6. It's not supposed to be this difficult, but Rene standing on his head, 41 saves, a .976 save percentage, literally carrying his team to victory in that one. PK Subban over there getting an assist and 4 hits as well. Alrighty, here we go. This would be exciting if this Stanley Cup actually ended in a game number 7 in Columbus. Obviously, it'd be really exciting. But that's why we gotta play video games, because it's the only way the Blue Jackets get there. Am I right? You guys will tell me all the time. Here we go. Let's jump into this game. June 1st. I'm telling you, it always ends on June 1st. Somebody's got to win this game. It is game number 7. Only one team's coming out on top on this one. Is it going to be the Blue Jackets? Is it going to be the Predators? It is definitely going to be an exciting game. Coming out early is Fiddler right in front of the net, and Luongo's like, I want to win a cup. So no. And Parento. Power play for the Predators. Is anything going to come about it? We're going to get some shots out of Josi, out of Forsberg, but nothing else. No goals. James Neal coming up there. Power play for the Blue Jackets. That's going to be, oh my god. You shot the puck from the other side of the net, got it on goal. That's an impressive clear. Needless to say that we are getting outshot like crazy by the Predators right now. It is getting lopsided, quite frankly. They're playing some good defense. Once again, we are not getting in front of that net. They're keeping us at a good distance. We was getting some decent shots there in the slot, but from a distance standpoint, could not get up close to Pekka Rinne. And once again, he's making some good saves. We're a period in. No goals apiece. And once again, I sim the second period, and it looks like it's 2-0 Nashville going into the third period. Forsberg and Fisher. I don't think this is just a picky little random complaint, but the A button shouldn't be the sim period button. That should be the resume button, and then the sim period button should be square, not X. I don't know. I'm so used to, you think, oh, hit A, continue, resume. I always do it. I do it every time I spam it, thinking, oh, continue, resume. It's like, nope, how would you like to sim the period hitting A? /X. Here we go though. We're done complaining. We gotta get our rally caps on. We're down 2-0 with 16 minutes left in this game. Come on, boys. Jokinen right in front of the net. Learn how to bury the biscuit vibe. 2-0. Pekka Rinne is gonna pitch a shutout, and if he wins via the shutout, there's no other way you could say that they didn't deserve to win this game. Here we go. 8 minutes left. We're not going to win taking shots from clear up there. Thankfully, that wasn't us. That was the other team. Jeff Carter, though, coming in. We got to get some pressure on these guys. There's only 5 minutes left in this game, and we're not looking good. We're going to blow a 3-1 lead. All Warriors. I'd love to see them do it again, too. 2-0, minute left. And, oh, man, that puts the dagger right there. 3-0. The Predators are going to win this game. Not only are they going to win this game, they're going to win the Stanley Cup. And not only did they win the Stanley Cup, they was down 3-1. And they came back and won the Stanley Cup. Luongo even went out there, made 33 saves, but you can't compete with Pekka Rinne's 30-save shutout. And that was the difference in this game. We just lost the Stanley Cup with a team of all alternate captains. A very nice looking team, to be honest, too. I thought we had a pretty solid chance of winning that. Came in there 3-1. It looked easy. It looked like we just had to win game number 5, and it did not happen. But we still ended the season with 97, 97, and 90 overall. And as we expect this year, the Predators won the Stanley Cup, so we can't be too upset about that if the Predators win, am I right? So as for this video, guys, you guys have something else you want to see, always let me know. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.